Is it different to sing Bernstein? I mean, clearly than the music you're doing of composers in the last 15, 20 years. But
Sure.
difference is it from, say, Verdi or from Rossini or Mozart? I mean, he was a pretty classically trained guy. Does it involve the same vocal techniques? Or what's new about it?
Oh, it's absolutely. I mean, so if you have a good foundation of good vocal technique, that translates to any style, which is why I do so many different styles because I have worked so hard to have a solid foundation of technique and then I can make it work for anything.
So the glitter and be gay, is it mostly a joy? Are there difficult moments? Or is it what when you're singing? Of course, you're so involved, but you have to practice it.
You
So
do.
what do you do to make that kind of piece work?
It's tricky in a kind of way, but also, this piece in particular is interesting for me because I have sung it for 10 years.
Yes.
And I learned it when I was so young and I didn't know anything and
Yeah.
did not have a super good foundation of technique, but also because I didn't know anything,
Right.
naturally had pretty okay technique. I wasn't like told anything as a kid that caused me weird problems. And so I just kind of did it. This piece is so much fun because it's so over dramatic and you go from the verses of her languishing and how terrible her life is and it's very torch song, and then you turn around and you are Rossini coloratura soprano, go.
Mhm.
And you hope that you can sing every one of the notes on the page.
Yeah. Yeah. That I can
um,
believe.
and that is where a lot of the hard work comes in because I'm a crazy perfectionist and I want every single note to be there, to be heard. It's not kind of this, it is this. This is what they are. And that with a piece like this in particular, you can listen to a gazillion recordings. Honestly, anything coloratura. So few people actually sing all of the notes because it is so hard, and most people don't care. They're like, close enough. You did it. Like, it's hard. Good job. And I'm just crazy. Like, no, I will make it right.
Oh, oh.
And so that's where I spend a lot of my time, is just really, really nitpicking every little thing. And hopefully that is what will occur.
When you're singing with wind players, I mean, you're going to
Uh-huh.
be playing with a wind ensemble. Do you feel even closer to wind players maybe than string players because you're both using the divine gift of air to make this fantastic music, or what?
So I actually play the flute.
Oh, I did not know
I
that.
Yes, it's a well, I guess it's not a well-kept secret anymore because I just told everybody who's watching this. But I played for a very long time. I started in the 6th grade and I played all the way up, like studying and playing in wind ensembles until halfway through undergrad. I actually use it if I'm sick and I have to learn music. I will play it on the flute so I don't have to sing, and then it gets it in my ear, and then I just, that's half the battle. You know what it sounds like? Great, you can sing it. And so I love getting to do stuff like this with particularly wind players, but string players, anybody. I'm I feel like atypical for a soprano in that I love doing stuff with ensembles. I love chamber music. I love like being in ensemble operas, doing stuff with symphonies. I want other people on stage with me in whatever capacity that may be. I feel much more at home on the stage when I have support of other musicians because it is a collaboration. And so I would much rather give a chamber recital than a just voice and piano recital. It's just something about having all of those other energies. It makes everything so much better, more fun.